What's going on YouTube? We're back with another video. It's been a while, I know. Today we're doing a low drop fade and keeping some bulk on the sides. Let's get it. Let's jump right into it. Let's start by saturating the top of the hair. We want to get it wet enough to where we can comb it in the direction that we want to, just so we can prep properly for our haircut. When a client comes in with quite a bit of hair, I always like to remove bulk first, just so it's easier and I feel more organized doing it this way. So with our number 2 guard, I am removing some bulk and kind of giving the shape that we're going to do with this fade. And once we do this, we're going to kind of clip over comb into that long hair. We're not really trying to create another guideline after this, if that makes any sense. Pretty simple on this step. We're going to take our trimmers and create a very low guideline to really make sure this fade is dropped in the back. You want to make sure you follow the guide that we did earlier with our number 2 guard open. You don't want to have one shape with that guard and then a different shape with your trimmer, if that makes any sense. You want to just try to be as organized as possible and clean with your guidelines. I always say the cleaner the guideline, the cleaner the fade. So I always like to follow those. This step is probably the simplest step we have in our fade. We're just balding out what we just took off with our trimmer. Nothing too crazy. Using our clipper with no guard and the lever all the way open, let's start by creating our first guide. This one's going to be about a 1/2 inch. We're trying to keep it very low on the fade so we don't have a lot of room to work with. Make sure you flick out, and to get rid of that bottom line, we want to use what's called trigger play, where you open and close your lever, and that should get rid of your line completely. When doing the clipper over comb, you want to make sure your comb's always angled at least at a 45-degree angle. You don't want to dig into the hair because you will make a hole in there and it's just going to look choppy and it's going to be hard to blend out afterwards. Last but not least, in this step, we are not looking to do another guideline. We're just trying to tie this blend in together. So using our number 1 guard, close, open, whatever it takes, let's try to get rid of this line. And if it doesn't work out with the 1 guard, go back in with your 1/2 guard and it should do it perfectly fine. So for the back of the head is basically the same exact steps we just did. The only thing I could say is for the first guideline with the lever open, we can do a bigger guideline, like about 1 inch, just because we do have more room to work with. But other than that, it's the same exact steps as we just did on the side. So I'm not going to bore you guys with that. So yeah.